If you're looking at buying an i-mop, you might just be wondering what can go wrong. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that as one of the world's most popular cleaning machines, the i-mop's design is very well proven, durable and easy to maintain. The bad news is that all brands of floor scrubbers, including the i-mop, will have issues if you don't look after them. So basic care is critical. In this video, you'll find out the 4 most common problems people have with the i-mop, how to fix them yourself, and what to do to avoid them in the first place. And if you find this video helpful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. Number 1, the i-mop is not picking up water effectively. The first common issue is that the i-mop stops picking up water properly. So, if this happens to your i-mop, here's what to look for. Normally, this is caused by the squeegee connector, or ball float filter getting blocked. To stop this happening, all you need to do is check and rinse these points regularly after use, and ensure you vacuum or sweep the floor before i-mopping to remove large pieces of dirt. Secondly, the vac hose and clear plastic deflector can become clogged over time. This is less common, but these should also be checked and rinsed periodically. The final cause of your i-mop not picking up water could be worn squeegee wheels or rubbers. Just like tyres wear out on a car, these i-mop wheels and rubbers will wear out over time, depending on how much you use the i-mop and how rough your floor is. When it's time to replace them, you can have a service agent do it for you, or you can do it yourself. For a step-by-step guide on this process, click the video above. Number 2, the i-mop is not releasing water. The second common issue is that the i-mop stops releasing water on the ground. If this happens, there are 2 water filters to remove and check, as they can become blocked with dirt. The first one is at the base of the clean water tank right here, and there is a fine gauze filter underneath the copper screw. These filters are easy to remove, check and clean yourself. If you've checked these filters and your i-mop is still not releasing water, it's possible that the solenoid has become blocked with a very fine dirt or got stuck from chemical residue. Chemical residue comes from the use of harsh chemicals or from using too much chemical solution. If this happens to your i-mop, it's recommended you contact a qualified service agent. So there's 3 simple ways to help prevent this issue. First, take care not to let dirt into your clean water tank. Secondly, always store the water tank on the machine to avoid dust and dirt accumulating on the inlet valve. Finally, don't put too much cleaning detergent in your tank, and ensure you use cleaning chemicals compatible with the i-mop. Number 3, noisy or damaged vacuum motors. Vacuum motors don't like water. If water gets into a vac motor, it may cause the bearings to seize, making the motor very noisy, or they'll seize altogether, and it won't work at all. To stop this happening, here's 4 simple steps. Always empty the recovery tank when you stop to refill the clean water tank. And it's always best to empty it when you've finished cleaning. This stops smells building up and ensures you won't accidentally overfill the tank next time. Secondly, only use low foaming chemicals such as i-dose. A chemical that foams a lot increases the risk of moisture getting into the vacuum motor. Thirdly, you can clean under and around a lot of things with the i-mop, but don't lower the handle below 32 degrees from the floor. Lowering below this level increases the risk of water getting into the motor. Lastly, always empty the recovery tank if you need to lie the i-mop down. For example, if you're popping it in the car to take to a friend's house. If you ever see water coming out of the i-mop, you'll realise you've forgotten to empty the machine. The best thing is to stop and empty the tank straight away, and then continue to use the i-mop for at least 10 minutes. This will give the motor the best chance of drying out thoroughly and minimise long-term motor damage. Follow these simple steps and your i-mop will purr along happily for years. Number 4, the i-mop won't turn on. This is not a common issue, but it is good to be aware of. If your i-mop batteries have been sitting in storage for a long time, they may get so flat that they go into deep sleep state to protect the battery cells. When this happens, the i-mop batteries may show they are fully charged when you connect the charger, but when you put them on the i-mop, it just won't turn on. The good news is that batteries can be rebooted by qualified I-team technicians. The simple way to ensure this doesn't happen is to always store your i-mop batteries on the charger so they are fully charged and ready to go. So that's it. And if you've noticed a common thread here, you're absolutely right. Common issues impacting floor scrubbers like the i-mop can be easily avoided with common sense and simple regular cleaning and maintenance. We hope you've enjoyed this video and that it's been helpful in your research in purchasing a scrubber like the i-mop. Knowledge is power and maintenance is key. Thanks for watching.